Hey guys, how's it going? So today I have a couple things I'd like to talk about. First, I'd like to thank you guys for an incredible 2-year journey. I remember the first year was so great. There were so many different things I was learning, so many different things I was experiencing that I'd never experienced before. I got the experience to work with voice actors and have an actual sizable audience. People like actually responding to you and giving you feedback. This thing I'd never really experienced before to this extent. I'd never been really praised or adored by people in this capacity, and in real life I don't get that much. But this is actually the third or fourth time at me trying to make a somewhat successful channel. I've actually made a really cringy first channel when I was 18, I think. I used to make like music videos, if you could call them that. It was my first real attempt at making videos and learning the basic Mac version of Movie Maker. And from there I made random videos. I was trying to like figure out what would work for me, and nothing really stuck. It's just randomness. And I got into gaming channels, and some of those had effort put into them. Some showed some promise, but ultimately 4 people watched most of them, so it didn't go anywhere. But it was interesting. It was an interesting experience for sure. I didn't really have anybody telling me what worked and what didn't, because I had almost no audience. But you do with what you can with what you have. And then I made some other channels that like didn't really work out. Like I was using some things that like YouTube wouldn't consider advertiser friendly, and I had to drop those because one of those got deleted and the other one was just deleted even quicker than the previous one. And then I made Adventure Time channel. The original one actually got terminated by YouTube because of how many times the other channels got deleted. Then I uploaded the first video that I uploaded on the previous channel onto Adventure Time lore, and everything else is history. Going back to this channel, however, I did reach some goals that I had set for myself, like reaching 1,000 subscribers, which I didn't originally conceive to be possible. I was just trying to make stuff and see where it could go. And then I exceeded some goals with having a video that I think is almost at 45,000 views, which is crazy, and has hundreds of likes. That's insane. However, it also has hundreds or almost hundreds of dislikes, which is not cool. However, I would say this was a very good experience. I learned a lot, and I became a much better editor for it. I got creative with some things, I tried different things out, and it ultimately led to me becoming a better and more creative editor. I grew a lot with all my experience, and this is why I hate doing this, honestly. I really didn't think I'd be making this so soon, but this is it for Adventure Time lore. I know I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot with the fan page I have built. This number is what I currently have in subs, but my viewership is actually closer to this number. I cannot really complain about this issue because I did bring it upon myself by not being active for almost a year, and then slowly come out with new videos like 1 or 2 every month or so. Over time, this has not really become as fun as it was 2 years ago. I remember spending 3 or 4 hours in one sitting just trying to get this one video to get out, and I was so invested in it because I really enjoyed it. It was so new, such a new experience, and everything I was doing was so new, and the mystery of future growth really intrigued me and kept me going. But now it just feels more of a long process than a fun hobby, and I've really lost a lack of motivation for making so much of any video. I remember working on a script for a next video I was making, and I just completely lost all interest in making it. The reason I don't want to continue Adventure Time lore is I don't want to be stuck to a single video series. I don't want people only watching me because they see Adventure Time in the title and they find me, because that's what most of my viewership comes from people who are not subscribed to me, and I don't like that. I like to have a steady, consistent audience with me. I remember I recently tried catching up on Adventure Time, and I got through most of an episode and then another part of an episode, and I just couldn't finish that episode. I just couldn't be bothered. Just I've grown out of it. That's a whole other issue with why I can't continue this channel. I mean, the problem is just I'm growing up. I mean, many of you don't know my age, but I'm 23 years old, and despite what many people say, Adventure Time is for children. It is not an adult show, so this is only natural. Another reason I don't want to continue doing this channel is I want my audience to visit my channel because of original ideas and content, something I could really be proud of. Not to say anything I've done in this channel I'm not proud of. Some things I am. A lot of it I'm not, though. I've wanted to make content for YouTube that I've had a lifelong ambition for, and I really wanted to make a channel dedicated to art and animation, because I've been artistic since I was very young, since I was like 5 or 6. I've had animations I've worked on. A Starbomb animated music video that I got like maybe 40% completed with, and then I realized I didn't have a lot of experience with animation at that time, and I wasn't proud of it. That was my problem. So I couldn't release it because it's just something that I didn't want out there. I mean, there was effort put into it, and it was what it was, but it was my first serious attempt at like animating something big, and that's where Chili Skull comes in. My new channel. It's going to be an art and animation channel, and this is something I've been thinking about for a while, and I really want to show you guys and have you guys experience this. I don't want to leave you guys empty-handed. I want the people who enjoy my personality and the person that I am experience that through my new channel, Chili Skull, and the animations I have. I actually have my first video uploaded right now, and you can go check it out. I think it's a pretty interesting video. I think you guys might enjoy it. I put a lot of effort into it. Thank you guys for an amazing 2 years. This is truly an experience I could not forget. This was amazing. Thank you for giving me this experience that I have had on this channel, all the good and the bad. Thank you for it all. I really mean it. But I hope to see you guys on Chili Skull. So I'll see you guys over there. Peace out, guys.